Alright, settle in folks, grab your lukewarm coffee, maybe that half-eaten bag of chips from under the seat. No judgment here. It's me Habibi, and welcome back to the channel. You know, driving is one of those things we do almost every single day, right? It's our ticket to work, to seeing family, to that questionable late-night taco run. But because it's so routine, sometimes we can forget that we're piloting a couple of tons of metal at, let's be honest, pretty impressive speeds. It's a big responsibility, but also an opportunity to be, well, awesome at it. So today we're not just talking about getting from A to B, we're talking about doing it like a seasoned pro. Like someone who's got that sixth sense on the road. Hi, I'm Habibi, and in this video we're breaking down essential defensive driving techniques that every driver should know. Whether you're a new driver still figuring out which pedal does what, kidding, mostly, or you've been on the road for decades and have seen it all. These aren't just nice to haves, these are the skills that can genuinely make a world of difference out there, for you, and for everyone sharing the asphalt. Think of this as your friendly neighborhood tune-up for your driving brain. We're going to inject a little bit of that some good news spirit into a topic that, let's face it, can sometimes feel a bit like a lecture. But not here. We're here to empower you, to give you tools that make you a safer, smarter, and more confident driver. Because keeping ourselves and each other safe on the roads, that's some seriously good news, so buckle up because this is important stuff delivered with a smile. Alright, first things first. And this one's a biggie, the cornerstone, the absolute foundation of not ending up in a viral driving fails compilation. The number one rule of defensive driving, stay focused. I know, it sounds simple. Almost too simple, right? But in our hyper-connected notification dinging, what's that squirrel doing? World, focus is a superpower, especially behind the wheel. Your car doesn't have an autopilot that's actually, that's you. You're the pilot. That means no texting, seriously. Okay, so your focus is laser sharp. Fantastic. Now, where do we point that focus? Not just at the bumper of the car directly in front of you, hoping they don't suddenly decide to test their brake pads. That's like reading a book, one word at a time. Defensive drivers, the real pros, they're like speed readers of the road. They don't just look at the car in front of them, they look traffic, scanning a good 12 to 15 seconds ahead. Imagine you're a hawk, soaring above, getting the big picture. Alright team, let's talk about personal space. We all like it in a crowded elevator, right? Well, your car likes it too, especially when it's trailing another vehicle. Tailgating, we've all seen it maybe, and let's be honest with ourselves, we've even done it when we're in a rush. But let me tell you, it's one of the most dangerous and frustratingly common habits on the road. It's like playing a high-stakes game of chicken, where the only prize is a potential fender bender, or worse. So how do we create this beautiful, safe, automotive personal bubble? Enter the glorious, the simple, the often underestimated 3-second rule. It's not a suggestion from a dusty old driving manual, it's a lifesaver. Chapter 4. The Crystal Ball of Driving. Expect the unexpected, because humans. Now this next one requires a bit of psychic ability. Kidding, mostly. It's about developing a healthy sense of anticipation, a driver's intuition. The core idea? Assume other drivers will make mistakes, and be ready for them. It's not about being cynical, it's about being realistic and prepared. People are unpredictable. They get distracted, they're in a hurry, they misjudge distances, or sometimes, they just make a plain old oopsie. Your job is to not let their oopsie become your emergency. Think about it. Someone might run a red light, not because they're a villain, but because they were looking at their GPS. A car ahead might stop suddenly, not to annoy you, but because a dog ran into the road. A pedestrian engrossed in their phone might decide to jaywalk right in front of you. These things happen. Chapter 5. Slow your roll speed kills, your vibe, your wallet, and worse. Alright, let's talk about something that feels good but can be oh so bad: speed. That thrill of acceleration, the feeling of making good time. I get it. But here's the unvarnished truth. Speeding doesn't just get you those lovely expensive tickets that nobody frames and puts on their mantelpiece. It's a thief. It robs you of precious reaction time. The faster you go, the less time you have to see a hazard, process it, and react safely. It's simple physics, but the consequences can be incredibly complex and devastating. Chapter 6. Your driving getaway. Always have an out. Okay, this last tip is like being a chess master on the road. It's about always thinking a few moves ahead, specifically about your escape routes. Always ask yourself, if that car in front of me slams on its brakes right now, where can I go? Or, if that truck starts to merge into my lane without seeing me, what's my plan B? It's about constantly, almost subconsciously, evaluating your surroundings and identifying your options. Don't box yourself in. This is crucial. Avoid lingering in another driver's blind spot. That's like setting up camp in a danger zone. Alright, fantastic job sticking with us through all of that. That was a lot of information, but honestly, it's the kind of knowledge that can make a real, tangible difference every single time you get behind the wheel. So, let's quickly recap these life-saving defensive driving tips. Stay focused, no distractions. Your car is a sanctuary of concentration. Scan the road ahead, be that road scholar looking 12 to 15 seconds into your future. Keep a safe following distance. That 3-second rule is your best friend. Expect mistakes from others, be ready for anything. Watch your speed, because arriving safely beats arriving quickly, every time. And always have an escape route, your personal plan B for the road. These aren't just rules, they're habits that build confidence and, most importantly, safety. Now, I'm super curious. Which of these do you already practice like a champ? Are there any techniques that really surprised you or made you think, I should totally start doing that? Let us know in the comments below. Sharing your experiences and insights helps us all become better, safer drivers.